Okay, for this one, it's gonna be a really deep side lunge. Some people call this a Cossack squat, but basically what you're going to do is you're gonna take a wide lunge. You're gonna let this toe come upward. And I'm gonna need a wider stance here. You're gonna let that toe come up, come down. So these are offline from each other. You can see this foot's forward, and from the other angle, just so you can see that. So this is just a supine hip extension. Essentially what's gonna happen is you're gonna put your upper back onto something really that is about the length of your shin. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your upper back on there. You're going to extend the hips up, and what you're trying to do, so you're gonna set a timer for 5 minutes. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a interval of keeping those muscles active and holding that position and allowing your body to rest. So this is going for more of like the stabilizer kinds of muscles that are present in your glutes, hamstrings, and partially your back as well. So just to give an example, what you're gonna do is place your upper back here, so just my shoulder blades are on there. You're gonna walk the hips or walk the feet forward a little bit, and you're gonna take a big breath in, pull the belly in, and you're gonna squeeze the hips up high. So when you're doing this, you should feel the glutes active. Let me rotate this a little. So you're gonna keep the hips high. The reason that you're looking for something that's about the height of your shin, as you can see, is so that your body is creating more or less a straight line. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this for 30 seconds and rest for 15. Hold for 30 seconds, rest for 15. And you're gonna do that for a total of 5 minutes. If doing that 30, 15 is too easy, increase it to 45 or increase it to 60 or increase it to 75. But I really encourage you to try it with just that 30 first. Two little caveats to this. If you walk your feet really far forward, it's gonna be more in your hamstrings. And if you walk your feet too far back, it's gonna be more in your quads. So just be mindful of where you're trying to feel that activation at. I did want to add one extra little piece here. When you're doing this, if for some reason you're not feeling your glutes when you're hitting this, what you can do is, instead of being flat on your heels, you can lift your toes up and just balance on the heels. Okay guys, so this is just gonna be a single leg Romanian deadlift. Or more specifically, a single leg toe touch, because we're not really holding anything. What you're gonna do here, might have to change that a little bit, is you're just gonna big belly breath, pull in, and plain and simple, you're just going to come down. So the thing is, a Romanian deadlift, you'd normally stop right about here. You're actually going to allow the back to round so that you can touch all the way. This is one of the few times that will have you do this. Down, touch, and you might notice that you're a little unstable. This will become easier with time. If you notice that you're a little more stable, kicking that leg back, you can do that, but it's whatever works best for you. Okay guys, so this is gonna be a reverse hyperextension. This might be a little bit easier if you do it on a couch because you might have something to hold on to. But what you're gonna do is just hop on the edge of the bed like this. Hold on to something. So I've got a pretty big pillow underneath here, and you're gonna bend the feet and just kick straight up. So again, it's one of those exercises where it might feel a little bit easier if you put your feet out or if you put your feet in. Just do whatever's gonna work best for you to really feel that contraction in your glutes. It might also be more beneficial for you to do a single leg at a time if you have a noticeable difference in contractions. So I have talked so much shit about this exercise, and I still think it's really silly to do if you have an option like using weights instead. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so this is a fire hydrant. So what you're gonna do, or I call them dog peas sometimes, what you're gonna do, hop into a quadruped position, and plain and simple, you're just raising that leg up like a dog pissing on a fire hydrant. So again, you're trying to keep pretty neutral spine, so you're not down here, you're not here, you're not here. Keep it pretty neutral. You're just coming straight up. Well, again, it's one of those individual variances. Some people feel a little bit better internally rotating, some people feel it more externally rotating. Just whatever works best for you. So if perfectly neutral like that feels best, then stick with that. Okay, so this is just called a kneeling squat. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna be on the feet. You're just gonna come down here and squeeze the glutes. So you're reaching the hips back. This is something that can be done in really, really high reps because you're not putting a ton of load on the glutes. So you're just reaching them back. Some people do prefer to do it with flat feet. That's also okay. You will feel like you get a little bit deeper. But personally, I feel like I use more of my quads in that case. So just do what works for you.